welcome to my YouTube channel. Do subscribe, like, and share. Hello, hi, welcome, Sonny Banani. It's good to be back. Well, it's always good to be back. To each and everyone that has subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it very, very much. And if you are new to this channel, we welcome you with so much love and we say welcome home. You know, this is where we get to know about who we are, identity, and this is where we get to understand love and also know why are we on this earth. But for now, we're focusing specifically on identity. There's so much we have covered, but hey, we have not even done nothing, you know, we just scratched the surface. So I thought to myself, let me come up with more content that is gonna help us figure this identity thing out. I hope so far the videos have been helpful and beneficial to your journey and your walk. So today we are going to be looking at the benefits of knowing your identity. It should benefit us one way or the other, trust me. And I'm going to be mentioning about 5 things, you know, that come with knowing your identity. It's the coolest thing ever, trust me, I know. The first reason is a sense of direction. You know, when you know your identity, you are going to be directed in a particular way. You know, the sense of direction comes with a specific function and also not open for any and everything. You know, we know that there are animals that eat meat, that others that eat plants, and others that eat meat and plants, you know, omnivores and whatnot. And in knowing that, you know, if an animal is able to know who they are and only stick to what is good for them, it's a sense of direction, you know, and it also creates a space where you're not just going to keep on trying out everything because this is how you were built. This is how you were meant to be, you know. So if you have already known your identity, that's good. You know, when it comes to me, as I don't want to throw that one in as yet. So let me just quickly park it there. So the first benefit is a sense of direction. You are not going to be pulled here and there. You are going to know specifically why are you here, what are you doing, and what is for you, meaning you're not going to be open for everything. You know, in this world, you find people that do things in this way, others do that things in that other way. But when you know your identity, you will not be lured or rather pushed to want to doing something that is outside of who you are, you know, because you know who you are. Before you even think of doing anything, it's like, this is not me. You know, this is how I make my decisions personally. It's like, I don't think this is me. You know, this is not where I'm going. You know, people could be going to the right direction, but because of who I am, I can't just be going to that direction as well. So there's a specific direction, pardon me, that is set apart for you when you know who you are and you know what you are about, you know. And also there's a specific function to you in terms of, okay, because you know who you are, that means that you're not supposed to be behaving in this manner, you know. And also you're not going to be open for everything. I've mentioned these things already, just putting some emphasis. So I'm not going to be like gallivanting looking for something that is not there, because I'm going to be specific in my doing, in my saying, and in my wanting. So first reason, we are done with it, which is you're going to have a sense of direction, and you are also going to have a specific function, and also you're not going to be open for everything. That's one benefit, the first benefit. The second one is not everything is for you, you know, meaning nowadays we consume content a lot, you know, whether on YouTube, Facebook, social media platforms, you name them. I don't watch everything specifically because I know who I am. I know what works for me and what does not work for me. So I'm not open to literally everything. So there is a specification on the content that you are going to be consuming because of who you are. So identity kind of draws borderlines for you. Can you call it limitations? No, it's not limitations. You are not limited. You can if you want to, but because you know who you are, you choose not to. So there is a specification when I get to YouTube or WhatsApp or whatever the case may be. I know it is for me and I know what is not for me in alignment with who I am. I can't be watching this. This is not good for my spirit. This is not good for my heart. Why? Because I know me. I know who I am. So that is another benefit. There's specific content that you tune into or you decide to lock yourself into. You are not for everything, trust me, especially after you have even your friends. There's a point where you are specific even with your choosing of friends based on your identity. You can't be open to everything when you know who you are. The third benefit, you are going to be growing into something specific or someone specific. You are not just haphazard in your growing. This is why your content is intentional, so you are not just going to be, okay, you're not sure, like you're here, there, and there, and there. No. Not when you know who you are. When you know who you are, there's always a specification in your growth. It's like this area of my life needs focus, that area of my life needs focus, and that area of my life needs focus. So you're not just going to be haphazard and like, okay, no, I think I'm gonna also just have alcohol. Oh no, you're not going to be everywhere. Trust me, you are growing into something or someone specific, depending on how you have identified yourself. So I can't give you that, remember. So if you are going to say that you are, whatever the case may be, I don't want to label anything or put anyone out there. Specifically, as I say that I'm a child of God, that means that I am going to grow in a specific way. I'm going to grow in a particular way. There's an expectation that is set for my growth. You're not just going to be anything. When they look at you, then they have to mention things that are in alignment with who you have identified as. So if I would say that I'm a child of God, then it means that there are certain expectations that come with that. So your growth is specific and it's also very much intentional. So that is reason number 3. And reason number 4, benefit number 4 is that you are never going to be confused about life. Trust me when I say that. Confusion about life is not going to be your portion. Because you are growing in a specific way, then that means that you have a specific direction and intention about life. So confusion hardly hits home, like it like never does. You know when people start doing things that are absurd, let's say they don't dress modestly, or just doing funny things, whichever way you would describe funny, you are not always going to try to justify yourself because you have known who you are. So the benefit of really knowing who you are comes with your life not having to be found being confused. It's like, I don't know who I am. People go through that quite a lot, and you find that people say like, I'm not sure about who I am and whatnot. But if you have known who you are, you honestly not gonna find yourself puzzled about a lot of things because identity is sorted. So to avoid confusion, you gotta know who you are. Make sure you come to a point of knowing who you are. So benefit number 5 that comes with your identity and knowing who you are, it is, drum roll please, it is not easily influenced. You're not going to be easily influenced. that is just another cool thing, you know. It's just that I know who I am, so like I'm not bothered whether people do this or do that. You're not trying to chase around people, you're not trying to fit in, you're not trying to be included, you know. You just have this confidence, as I've mentioned in the previous video, of the importance of knowing yourself. So you're not going to be easily influenced. Not everything just comes to you and goes like, no, try this out. No, I know who I am, so I'm not going to do it, you know. So it just brings so much specification in who you are meant to be, and it also just brings a lot of order. So yeah, being easily influenced is not going to be a thing. Rather, you might just find yourself influencing other people positively because of the confidence you have in your identity. So those are the 5 benefits of knowing your identity. First one, you are going to be having a sense of direction. You're going to be functioning in a specific way, and also you're not going to be open to any and everything. The second one is that your content is going to be quite specific and not limited, but very specific. You're not just going to be everywhere at the same time. And reason number 3, you are going to be growing into someone or something specific, you know. You're not just going to be becoming anything in this world. Like, no, I just want to be anything now. So yeah, benefit number 4, you're never going to be confused about life. You know, you're never going to be confused about life because you know who you are. And then the last one is, of course, never being easily influenced. My desire is to come back again with something that is going to help us just bring a balance to this particular video. So do make sure that you do catch the next one, because it's getting very specific and it's going to get very interesting as time goes by. I can't wait also for the love and relationship series. There's a lot to unpack there, but we will get there pretty much soon. For now, I hope you enjoyed that one. Do like, subscribe, share, and click on the notification bell. And yeah, let's get people knowing who they are. Until I see you. Now in my head it's like on the next one. Until I see you on the next one.